In this video, I will tell you guys everything you need to know to never get scammed on Csgo. Hey, even if you've been part of the Csgo community for a long time, you might learn something new. So anyways, let's get into it. Hey, what's up guys, it's Csgo here and welcome back to a brand new video, and today I'm going to give you guys all the tips and tricks you guys need to never get scammed on Csgo. This video will be kind of like an all-inclusive guide. Also real quick, I might as well mention this, I upload multiple times a week on my second channel, so go check that out. It's always a good time and I focus on the content that I love making, and we're trying to hit 1,000 subs, so hopefully we can hit that before the end of 2020. But anyways, I'm not going to delay too much, let's get right to the point and let's get into it. So what are Csgo scams? Basically, because skins are worth money, there's people who will go out of their way to try to steal them from other people, essentially. And this is a very common thing in the Csgo community. Almost anybody who's gotten a knife has gotten like random friend requests, and people have definitely tried to scam them out of that knife. So you need to be very careful. But the best way to protect yourself is just to stay informed and stay educated on the topic. And also you need to have the right mindset too. It's not about just knowing the current scams out there. It's about understanding what do scammers typically do and like how can you put yourself in a position to where you'll never get scammed. But first of all, obviously, I want to talk about one of the most common scams. And I want to talk about something that's been blowing up and a lot of people have actually fallen for them. And those are free Csgo skin scams, where essentially they promise you a free skin. All you have to do is just click on a link, or sites where you have to go on and deposit like $30 to withdraw $100. Essentially, if it's too good to be true, it most likely is. However, though, when it comes to free Csgo skins, there actually are legit sites where you can earn skins by doing surveys, by downloading apps, by doing lots of different things. Now, obviously, they are really time consuming and you don't get a lot of money for your time, but they do work. And for some people, it might be your only option to get some skins and build up an inventory. So that brings us into a smooth transition into today's sponsor. So I want to give a huge, massive thank you to freeskins.com for sponsoring today's video. So Freeskins has been one of the biggest supporters of the channel lately, and I want to give a big thank you to them. But anyways, let's talk about the site real quick. So of course, make sure to go to promo code HOT and use my code TURBO to get yourself 100 coins. Also, a lot of the skins that I do get from this do go towards giveaways in the future as the channel grows. I mean, I got something crazy planned if we hit 100k before the end of the year. But anyways, though, the best offers are the featured ones. These are the offers in your region that are the most consistent, and these are the ones that are done most frequently by people. They also have 24/7 support. If you run into any issues, you can just contact them and they can help you out. The best survey provider, according to them, is Revenue Wall. It basically has the most offers. There's a lot of ways to earn, obviously. You can watch the videos, you can do the surveys, you can do the offer walls, you can actually download apps too, and it all adds up. And by the way, guys, you guys have earned over $16,000 worth of free skins since I started promoting the site. It's definitely been very profitable for you guys. Oh yeah, also down at the bottom, if you click on the how does free skins work, this kind of explains exactly how it works. You can just kind of read this if you want. But yeah, I mean, overall, just check out free skins. Make sure you use code TURBO. And for all the people who are asking me like, Turbo, how do you get free skins? Here you go. You can build yourself a bigger and better inventory without putting any money into Csgo. But guys, we have only scratched the surface. There's still so much left to talk about. But first, let's talk about why do people scam so you can at least understand their mentality. I mean, there's not really too much to say here. I mean, they do it because they're sociopaths who don't understand that everyone is a human, and they love taking advantage of others for their own personal gain. And it's really messed up, but it's just how the world is. So how do you never fall for scams? Basically, all you have to do is just use common sense and never put yourself in a position where you can get taken advantage of. Basically, just don't accept trades unless the skins are 100% in there. I wouldn't recommend doing cash trades. Even if you know the person, cash trades are still risky. Obviously, don't click on links that random people send you. And also, don't trust anybody when it comes to your skins. Just always have in the back of your mind the fact that somebody might be trying to rip you off. And then obviously just look at it objectively. So in other words, just be cautious. Let's start off by talking about middleman scams, and then also like item verification scams. So obviously, if someone comes up to you and says like, hey man, let's do this trade, but I have a middleman to make sure all the skins are legit, or they'll essentially ask you if you know anyone from Valve, or they'll ask you if you know anybody who can do item verification. And just all you need to know is there's no such thing as item verification. Every skin is real. Don't fall for it. Also, like I mentioned earlier, don't click on links that people send you because those could be phishing links. Like if you're trading skins for skins, always trade through Steam directly. Don't use third-party trading services or whatever. Honestly, I don't really know how prevalent these scams still are because of the 7-day trade hold, because, you know, when you trade a skin, it can't be traded for 7 days. But hey, I'm trying to cover all the bases. Also, when people ask you to borrow skins, unless you know them personally in real life, I wouldn't recommend doing it, because I've heard a lot of stories of people who have known people online for years, and then they borrowed skins and then they stole the skins and deleted them and ran off. So I wouldn't recommend lending skins to people, just unless you don't care if you lose the skins anyways. Anyways, guys, let's move on to the next part of the video. And these are scams that are more prevalent. So obviously, when it comes to cashing out CSGO skins for real money, it is always incredibly risky. Even if the person is well known, even if they have a really good reputation, there's a thing called exit scamming where essentially a person builds up their reputation, does lots of trades, makes lots of money. And then, I mean, this usually only happens for like large amounts of money, but they basically ask you to pay first because they have a really good reputation. And then they just run off with your money, sell the skins, and that's it. They leave the game. So you need to be very cautious every time you do any kind of big trade because there's always a chance this could happen. So one way to cash out your skins in a way where you'll never get scammed is to use sites like Skinport. Speaking of which, I do have an affiliate link in the description down below. If you guys do use it, it does directly support the channel in a huge way. But I've cashed out lots of skins on Skinport and I've never had any issues. So basically, you deposit your skins onto their site, so onto their bots, and then when people buy the skins, you get the money, you can withdraw it to your bank or whatever, and there's pretty much no risk associated with it. Now, obviously, they do take a cut of your money, but you're basically guaranteed to not get scammed. I know there's other sites like Buff, but like it's a little sketchy because you basically have to like buy and sell Buff balance to people. And Skinport's a way to kind of skip that middleman. And then another common scam that happens all the time, especially with PayPal. So I wouldn't recommend using PayPal for cash trades because there's a thing called charging back, where basically somebody will buy one of your skins. And then once they send you the money and once you send them the skin, they'll charge back the money and get their money back and then keep the skin. It's a huge abuse of the PayPal system and it's 100% illegal, but people do it anyways because, dude, it's the internet, who cares? When it comes to like cashing out skins via PayPal, it is very risky. So just keep that in mind. And now, guys, let's talk about the most dangerous scam, the scam that you might not even know is affecting you, and that's called the API scam. Basically, as long as you don't click on sketchy links or as long as you don't click on links that you're not sure of, then you're totally fine. You won't have any issues with API scams. That goes double for signing into, random Steam websites, essentially. So one of the ways to tell if it's legit is if you open up a new tab and go to steamcommunity.com. Basically, you want to make sure you're signed into Chrome, and then you want to keep it on Remember Me, so it'll always sign you in. And then if you try to sign into a site that uses the actual like legitimate Steam API, you just click on the word sign in. You don't have to enter your username or your password. Like if you're signed in another tab and you have to enter your username and password, it is 100% a phishing thing, or you're using a different browser or something. I don't know. Or your computer's broken. Who knows, right? But the API scam is essentially, it gives them a backdoor to be able to create fake trade offers. So let's just say you want to cash out Not Bazimov on Skinport. Basically, an API scam will take that original trade offer, decline it, and then create a new trade offer with the exact same name and the exact same profile picture as the Skinport bot. Same with CS Money, same with like literally any site. The best way to combat it is to just check your Steam trade history, and if there's a second copy of the trade that got declined, then you got to reset your API key right away. I will leave the links and I will leave some instructions down below on how to do that, so don't worry. All the useful information will be in the description down below. But overall though, if this video prevents at least one person from getting scammed, it was 100% worth uploading. Just make sure to stay cautious around like any kind of trade, whether it be a cash trade or a skin to skin trade or anything. Just double check the items, triple check the items, check everything. Don't click on links, use common sense, and just, be safe. Stay safe, guys. Also wash your hands too. Hope you guys are okay. But anyways, guys, if this video was helpful, be sure to that like button. Also subscribe with the notification bell rung too to never, well, you might get notified or you might not, who knows, right? But subscribe and click the bell icon to have a chance to get notified. Also, I have a notification squad role in my Discord where you're guaranteed to get a ping every time I upload a video, so you can do that as well. And then also follow me on Twitter because I'm really active on there. I like talking to you guys. Actually, my DMs are open, so if any of you guys want to talk, my DMs are open on Twitter. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video, and hopefully it helps you guys not get scammed. Thank you again to freeskins.com for sponsoring today's video. Be sure to check them out and show them some love, and I will see you guys in the next video. So thanks for watching, guys. It's Turbo, and I'm out. Peace.